What's it gonna be? Vote now for your top play of the week. You can be featured on 2K TV. Send us your plays on social media with the hashtag 2KTVWow. Well, look at the time. I gotta go. Keep those great plays coming, and I'll see you next time on 2K TV.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the
Substitution
will go for a different look here. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Holmgren. Murray comes in for Banchero. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Lee's subbed in for Davion Mitchell.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Lee, following the three-pointer by Team World, and he gets the bucket.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game, and that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Thomas.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Just 3 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Benton's got 5 points so far. USA leading by 12. 1:35 left to play here in the first. Lee finds Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA, Thomas. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Smith checked in for USA. Daniels, he's checked in for Team World.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
On on defense, USA. They lead by 17. Here's Banton, covered by Lee. Shot clock at 6. Zohan, the pass to Banton. This one for 3.
And the three-pointers just not falling for them early.
Yep, but nonetheless, a cold start from out there, sure, but you can't get discouraged. I mean, you've got a good look. I think you've got to keep taking them to keep the defense honest.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for your USA.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Here's Thomas over Jones. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And it's USA controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been out. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Banchero out there with Smith. Then there's the professor. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And for Team World, we've got Kuminga. He's out there with Şengün, and it's Daniels in at the point. Tipped away. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. And Lee with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no sign. Of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Şengün. Good ball movement here by Team World. Wagner against Green. And that one's good. Wagner.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
No good from Lee. Team World trails by 20. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Wagner against Green. 5 to shoot. From 17 feet out, they grab their own miss. Kuminga, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Kuminga's got 8.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Lee. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second
Power behind Banchero's.
Substitution on the court.
1:46 left to play here in the half. It's Thomas, high post. Here's Zohan, covered by Smith. Zohan, the pass to Thomas. Now here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. Over Cunningham. And Wiseman sends it back.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we got a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Daniels is checked in for Team World. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Şengün. Daniels with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Sohan. Team World needs to get off a shot. And they recover it. Outside for Thomas. From deep. Rebound by Smith.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Sohan. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by USA. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith finds Lee. Back to Smith. He's off on that one.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And it's USA
22.
with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Go.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Jalen Green is out there with Banchero. Then there's the professor. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Mitchell kicks to Lee. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Giddey. Here's Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Mitchell dishes to Lee. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
He's perfect from the line this time. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Giddey kicks to Wagner. Mitchell against Giddey. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Kuminga the pass to Giddey. Pass to Mathurin. A 3-pointer off the mark. Now USA with it. Here's Banchero. Buries it down low. Banchero's got 9 points.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
It's stolen by Banchero. Green with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Lee gets the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now the pass to Mathurin. Now Wagner. Good ball movement here by Team World. Şengün kicks to Giddey. Team World with another miss.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And Lee with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Lee's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Passes it to Mathurin. And here's Wagner. Pass to Mathurin for the three. Knocks down the three ball. Mathurin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
Lee passes to Holmgren. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Giddey with the bounce pass. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
That's
foul.
on Jalen Green.
Team foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Murray's checked in for Lee. And so it's USA now. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Wagner, Kuminga out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mathurin in at the 2. And here comes the break. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mathurin's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Team World. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mathurin passes to Giddey. Here's Wagner. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Kuminga down low. Working on Lee. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Smith kicks to Green. Pass to Murray. Back to Smith. Now here's Green. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
Wagner finds Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Rebound by Murray.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
On offense, here's Team World. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Wagner outside. And there's the pass to Yurtseven. And Wiseman sends it back. Thomas, no luck.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for USA.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Sohan. Back to Yurtseven. It's stolen by Green. And now USA on the break. Green leading the charge. Wiseman finds Lee, and there's the foul. It'll go on Lee.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Giddey, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lee gets the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Outside Thomas. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Team World with another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And so Murray nails both of them. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Passes to Daniels. Down low. A nice shot by Sohan.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by USA.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Lee. Sinks that one from the post. Lee's got 19 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Yurtseven. D right on him.
Foul. James Wiseman. First personal foul.
First one falls to him. And USA making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Omer Yurtseven.
And Yurtseven drops them both. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Manton, the pass to Sohan. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee.
Third personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Team foul.
And it's Team World with the ball. And here's Daniels. Team World with another miss. Now USA with it. They're on a 16-4 run right now. To the middle. And finished off by Wiseman.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
An emphatic LU jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Manton, the pass to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Lee passes to Murray. The dish to Green. Pass to Lee. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Green taking his time here. Lee outside. And they pick up 2.
And it's just competing, and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Yurtseven finds Thomas. Fades away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Got a piece of it. To the inside. And Jones sends it back. They recover it. Here's Sohan. It's hauled in by USA. Now here's Lee. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
You're not bitter, you're not mad. You're back.